by Chris Furian. Exterior, Nevada desert, Black Mountain, day. A gigantic explosion annihilates the desert city Henderson at the foot of Black Mountain, covering the Nevada desert into apocalyptic red. Kyle Flowers, mid-20s, perpetual medical student, vegetarian, zombie, witnesses the spectacle from the hills of Black Mountain without a single shred of emotion on his decaying but somehow attractive face. Next to him mumbles Fred Hennessy, early 40s, former private eye turned zombie, wider than tall, with a clinical expression on his rotten face. And there's Marvin Gale, mid-60s, a gray-bearded, slender African-American undead, laconic even by zombie standards. The explosion's shockwave hits all three of them and rips off one of Fred's ears. They watch the unfolding drama down in the Las Vegas Valley. Some may notice the colorful Thor-themed belt bag at Kyle's hip. A newspaper slams into Fred's face carrying the headline, "We won! All zombies defeated! Again!" He starts to eat it right from his face without the use of his hands. Kyle steals away a small piece of the newspaper before it entirely disappears in Fred's mouth. He also takes a bite. Martin feels overlooked as he watches the two lucky ones. He turns around and leaves. Kyle notices it a little late, but follows him. Fred, lethargically chewing his newspaper, doesn't realize that he's standing there all alone as the blistering heat from the thermal radiation starts to scorch off his skin. Roadrunner Trail. Marvin comes down the rocky slope. What might look like a fluffy beaver indoor slipper on his left foot in reality is a real beaver instead of his foot, impaled on his bone. Kyle follows. Fred looks down on us from the hilltop. Esther, early 90s, waiting in a rusty old shopping cart on the Roadrunner Trail, a hiking path across Black Mountain. Since everything below her belly button is missing, she's being chauffeured around in this cart. Marvin passes her and hobbles along the rocky trail.
There's a snake. Let's eat it.
Kyle comes to a halt at the shopping cart.
No, that's just your small bowel, Ester.
Smell what? I ain't no towel.
Fred crashes down the slope and lands next to Kyle, who hands over the small intestine to Esther. Fred stands up, acts as if nothing has happened, and walks on. Minutes later, the shopping cart's struggling wheels rumble across the rocky road. Kyle, pushing Esther along in her cart, as well as Fred, catch up with Marvin. Esther's gut slips through a hole in the busted shopping cart and gets dragged along.
Fred, could you please pick up Esther's innards?
Swingers, let's eat them.
Marvin, out of politeness, starts winding up Esther's colon. Fred walks on. Marvin hands Esther her colon.
Thank you. That's so sweet of you.
She takes the lovely gift and starts to gnaw on it.
Stop it, Esther. That's your own belly.
You won't have a bite?
No thanks.
Maybe later.
Hey, he's alive. I was worried you might have eaten your tongue.
They walk along the rocky path toward the end of the Roadrunner Trail, where the Black Hills open up to a view of the green meadows of the Dragon Ridge Country Club golf course down in the valley.
Look, we're there. You're such a mope since you've lost your hat, and with Marvin not giving off any sounds.
Marvin farts.
Except for his regular notifications about his advanced state of decay. Gets kind of frustrating. Right, Esther?
I hate it. It's itchy on the skin. Cotton's way better.
You see? Your constant grumbling isn't going to bring your hat back either. Wait in here, Marvin.
Marvin nods silently.
I'm not going to entertain all of you till we've reached Groom Lake. Oh, Marvin, that's disgusting. What have you been eating?
Friends and family.
Kyle raises an eyebrow.
You'd better stick to our plan.
Oh, look!
Fred hurries toward the corpse of a dead builder laying beside the hiking trail. Kyle, Esther, and Marvin move on.
Stop it, Fred. What did I just say? No more eating humans until we get there.
Fred points at the dead body at his feet.
But
No but.
he's all dead already.
He kicks the corpse.
Look!
Beyond debate, Fred.
Just a small bite.
No.
A tiny one.
No!
Half of a tiny one.
Kyle remains silent.
And half of that.
Fred falls behind while Kyle, Marvin, and Esther move on.
Just licking it once.
Fred focuses on the gunshot wound on the builder's head.
Come on, Fred.
The beaver on Marvin's leg moves forward step by step. Fred, wiping his mouth, catches up with his entourage. Kyle points toward the green meadows in front of them.
Our journey has just started, guys. We have to go all the way across Henderson and Las Vegas if we want to get cured.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
No, I am right.
He pats his Thor-themed belt bag.
How did he die?
Who?
The builder.
2 exit wounds in his chest, shot from the back. Then they played it safe with a headshot.
Who was wearing head socks?
They all went crazy over the last year.
They were crazy before that. But I know what you mean. We have to take care to not end up like Bob.
Who's Bob?
Kyle stares at Fred.
Bob, the builder.
How do you know his name is Bob?
Don't tell me you've never heard of Bob the builder.
He's famous?
Of course he is.
Maybe that's why they shot him.
No, I meant... Forget it.
Yeah, I don't like famous people either.
Why?
Don't know. They're kind of, famous.
Marvin nods. Kyle stares at Fred.
Well, that's circular reasoning.
Don't give me that finance bladder.
I only want what's best for you, Fred. But I'm afraid you've lost your brain a few miles south.
Yeah, a few pieces.
The last curve of the trail reveals the thousands of houses of densely populated city of Henderson down in the Las Vegas Valley, as well as the majestic Las Vegas Strip on the horizon.
This could even get more dangerous than I thought.
Agreed.
Exterior Dragon Ridge Golf Course, 14th hole, day. Marvin, Kyle, and Fred lie in wait on top of the green hill of the 14th hole of the Dragon Ridge Golf Course to plot the best way through the city without getting killed.
We'll have to take care of each other when push comes to shove.
Marvin nods. Kyle looks at Fred, who studies the city.
Okay?
Okay. Okay.
They look around in all directions.
I just don't like that old lady.
Why? Because she's an old lady?
Kind of, you know. The way she sits down there and... Where did she go?
Esther speeds down the road in her shopping cart and is only seconds away from crashing into a parked U.S. military truck.
Oh, there she is.
Kyle notices her and jumps up in a hurry.
Holy, we have to stop her before...
With a loud bang, she crashes straight into the military truck. 6 soldiers jump out of the vehicle and start blasting her to pieces.
No.
Well, maybe I liked her a little bit.
The soldiers look up the street from where Esther came. Suddenly, one of them points toward Kyle, who's being pulled down by Fred, and releases a zombie-like yell.
No.
3 soldiers start running towards him. The other 3 jump into the truck and come at us full throttle.